Dude, what was that? Like a little cheering section there? You ready to go here?
Best show ever.
Let's do it. Dude! Oh my gosh!
Skull.
Skull! Is that what it was?
No.
Was that Skull?
They know. The people who needed to hear, they know.
Was that Skull?
They know, man.
Wait a minute. Were they cheering you?
They were cheering the Vikings.
Cheering you.
And they might be cheering me because I am 100% on the Skull train. The Vikings are going to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
let me tell you what.
Gosh.
It is week 11. It is week 11. Past 2 weeks, I'm 11-2, 11-3.
Yes.
I don't know more you guys want from me.
Oh my gosh.
Dude. But you know what? Now in week 11, finally, the algorithm. I don't know a damn thing. I don't know anything. My picks are crap this week. But listen, this is a serious handicapping show.
This is.
I came in a suit and tie.
There you go. This is yours, buddy.
I came in
right there. There you
ready
go.
to do the show in a suit. And Doug's like,
No,
listen, it's a serious handicapping show, man.
This
is a serious handicapping show.
This is business now, right? This is business.
I don't know what more I can do than that. I mean,
no, you can't. Every
week, Carl's crazy. That's never gonna happen. Was it every week?
Yes, you take.
Listen, I love all of you. I love all of you. I love all of you. But listen, this week belongs to Skull. This is his show. I'm dedicating it to show. Of course, we always love Renisha. This is Skull's show.
Okay, all right. As hard as it is for me to say that, you're okay. I'll kind of.
Minnesota's going to the Super Bowl.
Sort of buy.
Minnesota's going to the Super Bowl. 5th time's a charm.
All right, everybody, you've got the dude that just so fired up, absolutely on fire, Carl.
Do it for you guys.
You've got Dog who's just trying to keep up. You've got Fire Brimm Sports, and you're back for the Week 11 show.
Let's go.
That's
Week
right,
11. Come on.
All right, I tell you.
Tell me about it. Let's talk.
You know what?
Hey,
Yeah.
Skull!
That's right, they do that. And the big, I want to see you doing the drum.
So, boom,
there we go. So, 2 weeks ago, our Halloween show, I wore this hat, and I went 11,
yeah,
and, 11-3. It was a monster week. I had a monster week. And then the next week, I wear the hat again, and I hit another good week. And then for some stupid reason, last week, I said, I got to see if it's a hat or it's me. Well, Igor sends me a note. He goes, Doug, wear the hat.
All right.
Wear the hat. Okay.
You know what? We got to do something to get the Kool-Aid pick back on track.
We got to get the Kool-Aid pick. But before that, you are doing such a heck of a job. Should you start wearing a King's hat?
Listen, man, I'll tell you what.
I mean, is this you right there?
We've been here before. And you know what? Here's the crazy thing. It was week 9 and week 10 last year.
Yeah, it was.
That's when the algorithm finally gets cooking.
You just took off.
I'm telling you.
Absolutely took off. Absolutely took off. I like the hat.
It's a serious handicapping show.
It is a serious handicapping show.
Listen, I can wear a Thor wig on the show. I'll wear that.
I like this Thor wig, though. Right. That was good.
Yeah,
okay.
So my daughter.
So this is what we're so excited about.
Ridiculous.
Actually, the button is, the jewel should be around, where's the gem there? You got a gem, there you go.
I don't know what more the crowd wants.
What
do the fans want? I'm giving you the winners.
Okay.
Share the show. Hit like. Tell people.
Look at this. Dude. 11-3. You were 11-2 the week before. You are 20 games above 500.
I didn't realize. Man,
you are 20 games above 500. Man, that is just absolutely
85 and 65 rocking.
Okay, I didn't have as good a week last week, but I'm still 500.
Yeah. Hey, Octavio, listen, man. It's different when you get in the hot seat. It's a different beast when you get in the hot seat.
Octavio, he sends a note. He goes, "You guys jinx me."
It's tough. Right. It's a tough thing we do, man. It's tough work. But we take it serious.
Talk about serious. I am so freaking embarrassed right now, the Kool-Aid pick.
I would be.
I am absolutely freaking embarrassed.
It is the staple of our show.
I know.
It's the staple of the show. We market the show off the Kool-Aid pick. It is everything. I hit the 3-team parlay 2 weeks in a row. You're killing me with one pick? You're killing me with one pick, Doug? Come on, man.
Step up your game.
Let's go. It's the Kool-Aid pick.
Look at this for last week. You had 11 wins.
Who's that at number 1?
Jail guards.
He's
dude,
sneaking around. He won't go away. He's like,
no,
I cannot get him off my tail.
Shirk the Ogre, man. Just completely rocking it. You got Tua's rocking it. Dan Campbell, I love that. Carl's best friend.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that. Sports Boys. I mean,
big weeks.
You know,
12 and 2
oh my gosh, it's just absolutely rocking it. Everybody is rocking it out there.
Yeah.
And then overall, dude, you're on top.
Yeah.
You are the king. But look at this.
Listen, we'll bring it up again. Out on the site, I'm 84 and 66 because of the first pick in week 1 was a glitch. But you know, so for the sake of competition, that's the record. But the show record, I'm 85 and 65.
You are that. You are that.
So.
This week on the show, I mean, we've got Bills Mafia. Well, I want to get everybody here. I mean, all our Broncos, Dan Campbell, got to get him out there. I mentioned Shirk, you know, and just everybody. Oh, Anthony. Tony, Anthony, he is a friend of my daughter's.
Oh, yeah?
And we're at the football game the other day, and he goes, hey, did you see how great I'm doing? I go, which one are you? And he goes, yeah, this one. I go, dude, we got to have Anthony on sometime, too. So, absolutely awesome.
So,
dude.
Welcome to the Hot Seat Bills Mafia.
Absolutely.
Hope you do better than the Bills do.
2 weeks in a row, you hit the 3-team parlay.
Yeah, we're on fire, man. That was a good one. I was locked in on that sucker.
Tua nails it. Dan Campbell nails it.
3-team parlays. We got a good community. We got a good group of people out there making picks. We really
look at the records. Yeah. The records. What do you always say?
Yeah.
You are what
your record says you are.
Absolutely.
And the Bills are 6-3, 1 game out of last place in their division, and they are what their record says they are.
They are. Okay, so let's do a fun little thing here. We're going to call this, We Now Know Everything. Or do we?
Or do we? Right?
So, okay, tell me something that we know.
Do you know this about the Lions? Let's talk about the Lions.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about the Lions.
I wanted to go back to the Lions gear this week, but I can't take the Kozar stuff off until I'm not getting 11 wins in a week.
No.
This is probably the week.
I'm aware
of
it.
Listen, here are the Lions' losses. Okay, I want everybody to just take a minute. I want you to think about your top 10 teams in the NFL and who they might be.
This is the Lions. This is the Lions.
I want just everybody to think about who are the best teams in the NFL right now. Okay, just think about that. Now I'm going to tell you the Lions' losses and just how many of them teams do you check off? Right?
Yes.
Philly, Minnesota, Seattle, New England, Dallas, Miami. Okay, that's their 6 losses. Philly, Minnesota, Seattle, New England, Dallas, Miami. Who's the worst one on that list?
And do you know how many of those would make the playoffs right now?
And all of them.
All of them. That's right.
And they were in every one of those games except for New England. And then Dallas, they were in it until they choked at the end. When Dallas, the score looks worse than it was, but New England blew them out. But the other ones, they were in the Philly game, late comeback. So, listen, they lost the games, but they competed. And 4 of their next 5, right?
Yes.
4 of their next 5 games. Giants, Buffalo, Minnesota, and the Jets. I mean,
are you kidding?
What do you want?
Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's brutal.
You've got to give Dan Campbell. I know this really sounds weird, but he keeps that team going.
I'll tell you what.
That's a coach of the year type of thing. I mean, because of that record.
Games. Yeah.
Because of that record.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you something I know. The AFC East just might be the best division in football right now.
The AFC East?
AFC East.
If you throw out Buffalo.
You throw out But if we went to the playoffs right now, all 4 teams would be in the playoffs. Yeah. If you go to the NFC East, you've got Philly, the Giants, and the Cowboys all would be in the playoffs. Those are maybe the 2 best, I mean, just from top to bottom in the NFL. What else do we know or do we not know?
I mean, we don't know anything. We know that Josh McDaniels probably shouldn't be a coach in the NFL. We know that Jeff Saturday did a really good job with the Colts beating the Raiders.
Josh McDaniels is now officially.
I probably
once you get on this is bad. This is bad. This is
out the door. I had Mike McCarthy still as coach of the year. Probably not going to happen anymore.
No.
He's on his way.
I know you did. But, you did seriously.
We don't know anything.
No. All these guys are deserving to be right here on the coaching carousel. I mean, absolutely. And like I said, McDaniels, he's got to be on it just because of what's going on with the Raiders right now. I mean, you just have to do that. So what else do we know? Do anything else? The Dolphins are good.
Okay, the Dolphins are for real.
Dolphins are real.
Listen, this is what I say. Minnesota's for real. All right?
Hold on. Okay. Hey. Fake, I'm telling you. But, okay, the record, you are what your record says you are.
Skull.
Skull. Okay, I got it.
Listen, I am on the Minnesota train.
Okay.
All right, Buffalo, I'm off of it. I'm done with them. Buffalo, out the door. All right.
Okay.
You're 6-3. You're losing games you shouldn't lose. That was ridiculous. I was all in on you.
Yes.
I've been saying you're going to the Super Bowl over here. Move over. You're out because now Minnesota's for real and Miami is 100. I wasn't buying it. They're legit.
Okay.
They're legit. Here's my top 5.
Okay. You guys out there, tell us what you know. What do you think we know now? What do we really know now?
Carl knows how to pick games. We know that.
Besides the obvious.
Yeah, besides the obvious. Okay.
All right, so who are the top 5 teams now?
Tell me, who you know. Share the dang God show. Like, we are picking winners, man.
Do it? That's right.
I see all these. Anyway, all right. I don't know what more I got to do.
I know that the Chiefs are still number 1 in my book.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Holly, you can put them number 1.
All right. Chiefs, Dolphins got to be up there. Is begrudgingly I put the Vikings up there.
Yeah, they're only 8-1. They just beat Buffalo in Buffalo.
The Eagles, I got to drop them. They lost, and I'm still a suspect. Teams that they play. Yeah. And the Bills, okay, they've lost 3, but of all the rest, I think they're still the best team out there.
All right, so I'm going to go Minnesota, number 1 team in the NFL right now.
What was that?
Best team in football.
Can we do that first? Do we do that first? And then.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So Minnesota's the best team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Minnesota's by far the best team. Well, I won't say by far. Minnesota's
Super
Bowl train. They've got all. Did you see Jefferson? He's a monster.
He is.
Okay. Cook is a monster. Cousins has all the weapons. Hawkins, he's got all the weapons to get the job done.
He just completes it.
I missed the boat on Minnesota. I missed the boat. We could have. Minnesota's 8-1 against the spread.
Yep.
Doug. 8-1 against. How many times we pick them? How many times we pick them?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Enough.
And we missed the boat. We were wrong.
Yeah.
And we need to own that and say, darn it, we were wrong about Minnesota. And Minnesota, I'm sorry. That's what we need to say. We need to reach in our heart and we need to apologize to their fans for not believing in them sooner. They're 8-1 against the spread. 8-1.
Okay. Minnesota.
Anyway, that's enough love for Minnesota. Miami is
God,
they're so good.
They really deserve a top 5 right now.
Really fantastic. Absolutely. Kansas City still up there top 5, so I love those 3 teams. Philly, you were up there right as soon as I start to believe, and you're right. You are who I thought you were. You're jumping
the Ravens there.
Because here's the thing: I begrudgingly
every week
I don't like the Ravens, and that's why they're number 5. Because once you start to get down there, really, like I'm not putting Buffalo there until they earn it back. I'm not putting San Francisco. I could put San Francisco there actually. Yeah. I could begrudgingly put San Francisco there actually, or the Giants. So San Francisco, Buffalo, the Giants, Baltimore. To me, they're all right there. But nobody. The top 3 are what shine to me: Minnesota, Miami, Kansas City. That's what shines to me.
I like it.
And this is the Series Handicap Show. And you are what your record says you are. And the Buffalo Bills are 6-3, 3rd place in the division, 1 game from being in last place in the division. And man,
it's that close. It's that
close that you could not be making the playoffs.
Tell us who you think the top 5 teams are. Taz the Machine always does a good job of that.
We always talk about.
Let's go brown bag.
Brown bag.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
We're talking about playing to the level of your competition. Okay, so Washington, Philly, right?
So that means we're talking about the Raiders. Actually, they play below the competition.
Okay. So here's the thing with Philly Philly's my brown bag this week, and here's the thing is it's not always about playing down to the level of competition. We took Washington plus 10.5 points. Some people thought we were crazy. Philly's going to smoke them. Philly's on a roll. Philly's undefeated. You know what? Washington played up. Right? When you're on prime time and you're playing a good team, you played better. Unless you're Russell Wilson in Denver, but you played better. And Philly's going to get everybody's best punch. Buffalo knows it. They get everybody's best punch every week, And when that happens, you're susceptible to bad losses.
You've got to actually
that game against that Washington. That was a bad loss. They got smoked. They got blown out of the building. They didn't come ready.
If they're smart, it's a good loss because you get your weaknesses out there. I mean, it's something to work on. They've been doing a great job. They're gonna make the playoffs and all that. So,
Minnesota, but they don't believe in weak losses.
The Raiders,
not my Vikings.
Hate to keep banging on them.
Skull!
But there's no crying in football, man. I mean,
crying in football.
You are what your record says you are.
This is true.
Okay?
This is true. But they're still people. They're allowed to have emotions, Doug.
No, I don't want to hear that.
They're allowed to be sad. Dan Campbell cries every game. Dan Campbell cries.
I don't want to hear it.
Let's go. Let's rock and roll.
Let's go. Week 11.
Come on, week 11.
Go.
We know everything.
Okay.
I don't know what
I like this one.
Okay.
Titans, take out the
Love
Packers. Packers by 3.5. Did the Packers game last week against the Cowboys? Is it real? Are they really?
Is it real? Are they back?
You know what? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes.
And I'm going to go with Tennessee. You're
Here we go.
Here we go. Packers are favored. They're gotta be good. You've been banging on Aaron Rodgers all year. Doug, help me understand. You've been banging on Aaron Rodgers. They're done. They're fake. They're the Packers.
I didn't say they're going to go to the Super Bowl or something like that.
But just like that, they get a few points in a Thursday night game, and you think that Derrick Henry and Mike Vrabel and Tannehill, like they're just not going to be in this game?
Talk to the hat.
Talk
to the hat. This is like this is like my Harry Potter hat. This
I've got to look ridiculous. I came here in a suit, ready to deliver my picks today, and instead I'm wearing this goofy hat. All right, let's go.
Actually, it looks good.
All right,
okay.
Let's go.
Bill's Mafia goes with me on this one. Okay, the Browns.
Bill's Mafia.
Browns.
Man, I'm so sorry. Listen, I was on board and you let me down, and when you hurt me, I bleed.
You're going to pay for it. Okay, Browns take on the Bills, 9.5. That's a lot of points.
Yep.
That's a lot of points.
That's why we're going to go with Cleveland to cover that thing.
You know what? I'm going to go with the
back, and Buffalo just doesn't seem like a team that can bury anybody right now. You know, I hope for their sake that they get a win here so I can get back on the Buffalo train, but...
Okay. Bills Mafia. Okay.
You do know they got to win by 9.5, right?
Okay. All right.
You got to win by 9.5.
Krista, I'm not saying that the Browns are going to win the game. I'm just saying...
Krista, they hurt me.
They did.
I bled. I'd have been 12-2.
That's right. There's something behind this, okay?
Right.
Okay, the Jets take on the Patriots. The Patriots by 2.5. Who do you like in that?
Well,
you keep going there. I got to walk on the board here for a minute.
I am going to go New England. I am going with New England. I have a feeling that you got to deliver the Kool-Aid.
I forgot something here. I forgot something. That's right.
We almost did it again.
Whoa! Hey,
that's right.
Okay, I am going with the Patriots.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it. Listen, it's back on track.
Okay, now here's
that's the Kool-Aid pick. That's the lock of the week.
Bills Mafia.
Lock of the week.
He's going with the Jets.
That's the lock of the
I'm
week.
going with the Patriots.
Okay.
I like it.
I love it.
They both come out buys.
Yeah.
Defense has the upper hand, coming off the bye.
A couple of
Yep,
and Belichick, he's a great to drink the Kool-Aid. Coming off a bye, and he knows how to dominate the Jets.
There you go.
I love it. Kool-Aid pick.
All right. Kool-Aid pick right there. All right. And...
Up there at the top.
Okay, right there. Yeah, boy, I'm all discombobulated here. You know that? All right, I'm standing there going, I don't have my Kool-Aid there. Okay, Rams. Who's is quarterback for the Rams?
Is Stafford, is he not going to play? Is he out?
I don't know. Well, the Saints by 3.5, so clearly that the Saints... I'm thinking that Stafford's not going to play in this one.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston might play in this.
Is Coop okay?
What's that?
Is Coop okay?
I think they have so many injuries.
Yep.
They have so many injuries. Jameis Winston is going to come back. You know what's going to happen?
Jameis Winston's coming back?
Well,
I'm going with the Rams.
Now, this is still Tuesday.
I don't care who quarterbacks for the Saints. They're not a 3.5-point favorite over anybody. They're not going to beat anybody by 3.5. If they get a late field goal to win, they do, but they're not going to.
Jameis Winston could throw...
These teams are winning by 7.
I know. He could throw 5 touchdowns and maybe only 3 picks. I mean, that's still one. Okay, the Panthers take on the Ravens. Is the hat okay? It's a hat. Is that all right? Okay, you like the way I modified that? I got the.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I mean, my picks are. I'm probably going to do horrible.
Oh my goodness, you've got to play around with
the algorithm.
Except you got all these guys banging after you, man. They're coming after you. Okay. Ravens by 12.5.
Wow, who gives up 12.5 in the NFL? Baker Mayfield is going to be quarterback for the Carolina Panthers.
It doesn't matter. I'm not giving up 12.5.
It does matter.
12.5.
Here's another thing, Baltimore. Here you go, Lamar. Here you go. I don't take 12.5-point favorites.
No.
Ever.
In fact, you ride me mercilessly when I do stuff like that.
And
so guess what he's doing?
You've got to know when to take them. You've got to know when to take them. And Carolina is a bad football team that's getting worse. They without P.J. Walker, that was the only
Wait a minute, they beat the Falcons last week?
Yeah,
they did a nice job beating the Falcons last week.
They did do a nice job, but with Baker Mayfield back at quarterback, he makes him dangerous. So P.J. Walker makes him dangerous. And they got a little bit too much confidence.
So you're going to do the Ravens?
Yeah. No,
well, you do the Ravens.
Baltimore has no business playing to the level of anybody's competition. They don't have any. They have no business taking anybody lightly. So we're going to find out what Baltimore's made of. You want to be in my top 5? Earn it and cover this darn gone game by 27-10. 31-3.
I don't care. The Panthers just be within 12. Okay, that's all I care about. Okay, the Bears.
This is tough. I don't ever do this. I bet if you go back.
I know you don't ever do that. This is the first time all season that you've done it. This is because I'm the one that's falling track of that.
The algorithm says Ravens are going to cover 12.5.
I think they'll agree.
I gotta trust the algorithm.
All right, how can I go against the algorithm?
I know. Why don't we look at the standings for here and go against the algorithm? All right, we got to roll.
Touche.
We got to roll.
Okay, the Bears taking the Falcons.
Yeah.
Falcons by 3.5.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Falcons are favored.
I don't know how I keep taking favorites either, because Justin Fields is not that good, and I know he's going to run for 200 yards.
Justin Fields is growing. He's establishing himself.
Growing as a running back or a wide receiver.
It doesn't matter. He's got a nose for winning the game, okay? And he's going to be on the road. It's not going to be at home. Bills Mafia and I, we've got this nailed. This should have been the Kool-Aid pick. This could have been the Kool-Aid pick.
Change it, because it's going to be wrong again, because Atlanta's going to cover that 3.5.
All right. Washington, impressive win. Impressive win over the Eagles. Take on the Texans. Texans are taken out by Raiders from #1 draft pick in 2023.
Did they do anything
Washington
good?
By 2.5. This one's easy
do
for
anything good? I like Dameon Pierce, and I like Washington. I like...
Really?
Yep. I like Houston to win that game.
I'm going to Washington.
They're going to win. Washington's not going to win that game.
Washington covers on that. No,
Washington again. This is the ebb and flow of the NFL. This is the ebb and flow of the NFL. It doesn't matter if they're tanking. They're going to win. They're going to win this game.
They're in the C.J. Stroud competition.
Yeah.
It's just all C.J. Stroud.
So you're going to go time to this. Go get all those NFL players to line up in here and tell us that they're not going to try to win that football game. All right. Here's the thing: is Washington's going to show up on a Sunday afternoon with nobody else watching in Houston. No national. They're not the game of the week. No. We'll see what happens. All right.
Which is why they're at the bottom of the board.
Yeah. Okay.
Eagles coming off a loss. The Colts, Jeff Saturday could be coach of the year.
Yeah.
I think he.
Nice story. Yeah, nice story. Listen, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm.
Eagles
by
7.5 though.
I really don't know what's going on with the algorithm, but it likes some favorites, and it's like in Philly.
And now I'm going to go with you on Philly, and guess what? Bills Mafia. This is the first one that we are all three on the same page.
I have a lot of chalk this week. I have a lot of chalk in this.
These guys are mad. They are mad. They want to reestablish themselves. This is a great game to do it. They're on the road.
Why the algorithm likes
Absolutely. They're getting out of town. Okay. It's not a long plane flight either. I mean, they're going to establish themselves.
Any of those reasons.
They're going to claw the Colts. As simple as that. The Lions take on one more above 500 playoff team.
Yeah.
That's right. Giants by 3.5. That looks like the right spread because it's on the road. It's in New York.
Giants are 7-2 against the spread.
They don't score a lot of points.
Here's the thing.
They don't score a heck of a lot of points.
Right. Here's the thing. I will be rooting with my heart of hearts for the Detroit Lions to win this football game.
Absolutely.
But the algorithm says to take the Giants, and I am going to pick the Giants. They won't be in my 3-team parlay, but if you're going with me and you're following my picks, the pick is the New York Giants. That's the right play.
That's the right play.
All right, it's probably 62% likely to cover that game.
Well, I'm doing it, so it's 63%.
Now it just dropped at 47. Just kidding. Now it just dropped to 32%. Go Lions!
That's it. Book the Lions to that one.
Yeah. I hate that 3.5 hook.
Okay.
I hate it. Did I take it here? No.
There's a couple of them.
And plus.
There's a couple of them.
I hate that 3.5
All right.
hook.
My Raiders, they demoralized. This team is just completely demoralized.
I go with another favorite.
The Broncos by 2.5. The Raiders play horrible outside. They play horrible at elevation. They are playing horrible all together right now. #1 draft pick, baby. Come on, we got to go #1 draft pick. I tell you what, I'm going to go, as much as I hate to do it, I'm going to go with the Broncos, just because it's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
Bills Mafia. Okay, Bills Mafia saying the Raiders.
And he's got a point here just because how bad Russell is, been in the Broncos, but their defense is pretty...
They got a good defense, and they're playing at home.
Yeah.
And like I said, the Raiders historically just play horrible at home. Okay. This is probably the game of the week right here. You've got the Cowboys going up to Minnesota. Cowboys by a half a point. I haven't seen that one all year. It's basically a pick-em game. Except, there you go. Okay, you know what? As much as I bang on the Vikings, I bang on them and all that sort of stuff, they're at home, they win that game.
Yep.
They win the game. Okay. Bills Mafia is going with the Vikings. What say you, wise sage?
Micah Parsons. I know Dak Prescott is not looking like a threat. Minnesota is the best team in the NFL. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They're going to the
you
Super
just
Bowl.
Put them number 1.
They're going to the Super Bowl.
Go ahead.
Dallas, they cracked my top 5 this week.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Listen, if Minnesota covers this game,
you can't do this.
The algorithm says to go with Dallas. I'm taking Dallas to win this football game.
Oh my gosh, you can't do this.
And you know what? Whenever I pick the team I put at number 1,
you can't do
whenever I pick them, they go down. So you're welcome. You're welcome, Skoll. You're welcome. This is your show. I dedicated this show to you. But this is a lock. Dallas is going to win this football game.
Let's get going.
They're not going to lose 2 in a row.
Bengals take on the resurgent Steelers.
Yeah,
nice one last week.
Yeah,
Bengals by 4.5.
Let's go with another favorite.
I'm going to go
with the Bengals again. Joe Burrow off a bye. Bengals are going to win that division.
I think the Bengals are going to win that one.
The Bengals are going to win that division, and it's going to start with a win
and they're going to win the game. Don't even worry about the covering. Bills Mafia says go with Steelers. No. But Joe Burrow, he's mad. He's going to get going. Okay, I like this game. It would have been better, but the Chargers, a lot of hurt going on. So the
Chiefs are 7-2.
Take on the Chargers. Chiefs by 6.5. That's a lot of points. That is a lot of points. But I tell you what, the Chiefs are playing that kind of ball right now. They don't want to lose the momentum. They're not going to lose the momentum. Except Bills Mafia says they will.
We're going with the Lightning Bolts. We're going to take the points here. Now we're going to Sunday night. Now we're going into primetime games.
Yeah.
Chiefs don't cover. Chargers stay in the game.
Yeah.
Could potentially win, which is that would hurt Kansas City. They're in my top 5 as well, but Chiefs cover this game.
Okay.
I like the 6.5.
Monday night game.
Yep.
49ers.
Yep.
Coming off a nice game the other night.
Fool's goal.
Taking on the Cardinals. Yeah, the Fool's goal.
Colt McCoy.
Yeah. All right. 49ers by 7.5. This is a fake team.
Fake.
Cardinals fake. Completely fake.
Yeah. Watch them win this game. Watch them win this game.
They're not going to win.
I am so tired of taking the Cardinals, but the algorithms say that.
49ers, both. See, Bills Mafia and I, we're in complete simpatico.
When the guest picker and you are in line and I'm off the rails, that's usually when I come out. Listen, I'm 11. I'm hot. I am hot. I'm 11-2, 11-3. I'm hot. That's all I can say. The only thing that concerns me is the algorithm liked a lot of the favorites.
All right. Well, you know what? Remember what Octavio said last week?
Yes.
You jinx me. All right. 3-team parlay. Go.
Let's go with the 3-team parlay.
Go.
The 3-team parlay. I got them locked in. We're going
Bengals.
Bengals.
Number 1 Bengals.
On the road.
Hooday.
On the road. We are going with the New England Patriots at
I like it. I like that one.
And number 2. And we are going, I'm not going to take the Cowboys, guys. All right? We're going with the Cleveland Browns plus 9.5.
Oh, my gosh. Okay,
see how mad Buffalo is.
You're going with the 2 Ohio teams, Cleveland and Cincinnati.
Yep.
Followed by the Patriots.
That's right.
Okay, there you go.
Right.
There's a 3-team parlay.
I've hit 2 in a row.
2 weeks in a row he's hit that 3-team parlay. So, dude, here's what we are going to do. We're going to get this out normally on YouTube and Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. We want you to tell us, who you like this week. Subscribe, like, share the show.
Yeah, do it all, guys.
Listen, if anybody wants to sponsor the hat, I think we do the hat. Bills Mafia, thank you for being
be up there with the way it's been.
Let's go. Not going to do it.
Thanks for being on the hot seat, Bills Mafia. We'll see how you do. Sorry I had to bail on the Buffalo train. But one more time. Skol!
All right, buddy. Everybody, you have a great week, 11, man. We will talk to you. See ya. Bye.